Today, I want to talk about the theory that Loona is actually going to steal Vortex from Beelzebub, something fans have been thinking since before Beelzebub was even revealed to be Vortex's girlfriend. But real quick, we're still giving away $100 Amazon and Shark Robot gift cards, as well as the opportunity for 5 winners to get autographed prints from their favorite cartoon voice actors over in our Discord server. Watch until the end of the video to learn how you can win these prizes and more. Helluva Boss has a very fun dynamic that is about slowly turning everyone in all of existence against the IMP gang, with each character getting vendettas against them as time goes on. The series opens with Blitz sleeping with Stolas to get the grimoire that allows him to do his business of killing humans up on Earth as revenge for sinners in hell. He immediately trips into a morning tea party of Stolas' wife, revealing that he slept with Stolas along the way. In episode 2, we saw this horribly embarrass Stella, and in episode 5, we would learn that she even hired an assassin, Striker, to kill Stolas as revenge. Now, in episode 3, Loona met Vortex where she immediately fell in love with him, with her eventually getting asked to a Hellhound party by Vortex at the very end of the episode. This seemed like a win until Vortex revealed that he has a girlfriend and she throws the best Hellhound parties, meaning Loona shouldn't have a chance with him. When Loona eventually meets Vortex's girlfriend, it's not just some high society hellhound, however, but the prince of the gluttony ring, Queen Beelzebub. Loona seems even more disappointed by Beelzebub being so hot, because she probably hoped on some level she'd just be more attractive than Beelzebub and slowly win Vortex over to her with enough time. She probably would have planted the seeds of doubt in Vortex's mind at different hangouts, and when Vortex was feeling unsure about his relationship with Beelzebub, he would know there was another hellhound out there that he could go right to for a new relationship. And though Loona seemed to walk away the loser this time, I think that is still how this might play out, even more easily than Loona was hoping perhaps. Beelzebub seems perfect, but we see when she gets angry that she literally becomes a giant monster. The smaller form we see her in where she acts all friendly is only because she is constantly supplied with the perfect atmosphere and copious amounts of Beelze juice to maintain her mood. This is something that seems to concern Vortex and embarrasses Beelzebub, but there may be a limit to what he can withstand. Loona was kind of just really being rude here, and Beelzebub was much more patient than I would have been, but it's still concerning knowing what's just behind the curtain, waiting to burst out if it doesn't get its way. The theory most fans are talking about is that Loona will steal Vortex, even if only for just one night, and that will cause Beelzebub to become unhinged and put Loona as her #1 target. In addition to Stolas, Moxie in particular has made an enemy out of his own father. After screwing over his father, though also saving him from Chaz, Moxie was clearly marked as Crimson's target when we see him throw a knife at his childhood photo at the end of the episode. Millie herself is the only character who has no particular enemy against her, but I imagine that will come up in due time. Blitz may also end up having someone really try to assassinate him in particular, though the gang as a whole, because of him, is already the target of so many different people and forces. After burning down Lululand in episode 2, Fizzaroli implies that he'd like at least to give a subpoena to the person responsible, and that event seemed to foreshadow that Blitz burnt down his own family circus as a kid, explaining the falling out between him, Fizzaroli, and his sister Barbie, as well as why Fizzaroli needed robotic enhancements, as he likely got heavily burnt the way RoboFizz did in episode 2. The next episode of Helluva Boss we are getting appears to be about Fizzaroli and Osmodius, with there even being a shot of what looks like a young Fizzaroli when he still worked at Buxo's family circus. In episode 3, we saw that Veroska has a small vendetta against Blitz from their past relationship, something made worse by the outcome of their bet, and something that could get worse if Blitz finds another way to screw her over. Episode 4 introduced it to the Cherubs, who just wanted to help some old guy get into heaven and are now cast out of heaven themselves and forced to wander the earth. They were already trying to kill the imps with their battle in the theater and will likely return to fight them as well in a future episode. Striker himself is beginning to develop a personal vendetta against Blitz and Moxie because of how they ruined his plans to assassinate Striker twice now. Then there are the secret agents on Earth who are already recording so many of their missions and now probably have even more visuals of them thanks to the large news appearance that Moxie and Millie made in their recent summer camp episode. And Drielfist now has his own reasons to go after Stolas, it seems, and by extension the IMP gang as well if they can get mixed up in it. So it would really just make sense for Beelzebub to become yet another person who wants to kill someone in the circle. And in fact, I don't imagine it's going to stop there. While we are starting to explore characters more as they recur, I think new ones will still be popping up with great importance that will eventually turn against the IMP gang as well. And there's always the never-ending line of Earthborn humans they kill that likely manifest in hell as immortal sinners in the Pride Ring who might come seeking vengeance one day. It seems the real goal of the series is to make it so that the IMP gang literally has nowhere where they are safe, with humans and angels hunting them on Earth, sinners in pride, Striker in wrath, Beelzebub in gluttony, Crimson in greed, Fizzaroli and Asmodeus in lust, maybe this bossy mom sea demon in envy, and Barbie Wire in sloth. Fueling this theory were tweets online where fans noticed that Loona's story was starting to mirror Blitz's in a way, saying, like father, like daughter. Vivziepop responded to this saying, "It begins," fueling the idea that this conflict will continue to grow even if Beelzebub herself might be off-screen due to scheduling conflicts or what have you. Vortex as a recurring character could end up running away from Beelzebub and having who knows how many hellhounds chasing after him and the IMP gang that Beelzebub blames for ruining her relationship. A relationship that is probably a part of the important balance that keeps Beelzebub's mood stable. Most of those after IMP are able to work from a distance, perhaps sending in assassins like Stella has, but Beelzebub is also an uncontrollable monster in a rage, and it would be interesting to see what happens if she absolutely loses control because of a breakup, and how that could actually affect Hell as a whole and the systems in place. While she was showing great restraint putting up with Loona, when Beelzebub does lose her cool, she goes to her giant monster form, something she is embarrassed by as discussed earlier. She was able to pull it back here, but imagine how upset she would be if she lost Vortex entirely, who seemed to be part of what helped her keep her cool while dealing with Loona. It's no secret that in Hazbin Hotel and Helluva, some demons have giant monster forms. This is a remnant of the Zoophobia comic that the character spun off from, which was going to feature battles between angels and demons, with the demonic monster form seemingly being an important part of those fights. In Hazbin Hotel, the conflicts have become a lot more social, as it's now about trying to rehabilitate people instead of fighting, though those will likely still happen here and there. Thus far, the Hellaverse has been revealing to us tiny bits and pieces of these giant monster forms, little glimpses of what could come, such as Stolas when he arrives at the Dork Space in episode 6 of season 1, or Alistair's Wendigo-inspired form taken in the Hazbin Hotel comics. At some point, one of the shows will probably want to have a cool giant monster fight between two demons. While Hazbin Hotel will have cool sinner monster modes to show off to the audience, a fun part of Helluva Boss in particular is its focus on the royalty of Hell, and seeing what their cool bigger demon modes are capable of is something I would love. If Beelzebub went big and out of control, it might only be the other royals like Stolas, and probably the more powerful ones like the princes of the other rings, who would need to step in with their own giant monster modes to help calm Beelzebub down and subdue her. But are these just fanfiction ideas at this point? What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you'd like to win some of those prizes, come on down to the Cartoon Universe Discord server. You could win a $100 Amazon or Shark Robot gift card, which can be used at the Helluva Boss merchandise store. We're also giving away 5 autographed prints from your favorite cartoon voice actors that you can select for yourself. All you need to do is join our Discord, which is linked in the description below, or use our custom Discord code, CartoonUV. Once you join, you'll be messaged by this bot called Crew. With Crew, you can gain points, also known as Toon Tokens in the server, by being active and sending messages. But a brand new feature also just rolled out, and you are now able to integrate your YouTube account with the bot, meaning it will start rewarding you points for watching our videos and having conversations in the comments. That means the more you interact with our videos, the more entries into the raffles you will be able to make. You can purchase these prizes from the rewards shop channel in our server, or use the \shop command in Bot Talk. So what are you waiting for? Go get the bot set up, comment here what you hope to win, and I'll see you guys in the server.